Today's topic is about resilience and being mindful. How are these two actually connected? To be able to be mindful means that you can control your thoughts, your emotions, and your actions. But to be able to control your emotions, you need to be resilient, because otherwise you are riding an emotional roller coaster and you are unable to control your emotions. Resilience means that you're not reacting towards triggers. You're not getting triggered, basically. Reacting towards triggers means having negative emotions, negative feelings when you actually get triggered by something, either by your thoughts, by news, by your environment, by other people, situations. So when you are resilient, you are actually able to stay calm and peaceful, and instead of reacting, you're just responding without negative emotions. What does it mean, negative emotions? There are emotions which have low vibration, and there are emotions which have high vibration. You probably heard about, there was an examination about the water and emotions. And they found out that the emotions have frequencies and vibrations. And basically, when you are around water, and then a glass of water, for example, and then you project your negative emotions towards that water, for example, anger, sadness, sorrow, whatever it is, it's changing the frequency or the vibration of the water. And when they froze it, it comes out really ugly. And then when they do the same with higher vibrational, higher frequency emotions such as joy, happiness, bliss, and they froze the water, then it looks really beautiful. So they found out that actually the water is affected by the vibration, the frequency of the emotions. And because we also contains lots of water, like 70% of our body is water, that's how we are also affected by certain vibrations of emotions. So when you are actually reacting towards triggers, you are experiencing lower vibrational emotions, and that's affecting your body as well physically, hugely. And that's another thing about it. But then you are also unable to be mindful. Why do you need to be mindful? You need to be mindful to actually take the right action, to make sure that you are creating an amazing life for yourself. Can you imagine when you are not mindful, you thinking all kinds of negative thoughts, and then you're creating negative assumptions, and then as I said, your emotions is all over the place. You are maybe unable to focus on your work, on your family. You feel drained. You feel all kinds of burned out, and so on and so forth. And then it's actually the results of what is going to happen, that you taking not the best actions. Maybe you start to do some negative habits, addictions, or maybe you take actions which you later regret because you were in a bad place, right? So as soon as you can become resilient, you can more easily control your thoughts, which results in better emotions, higher vibrational emotions, and that's going to result in better actions. Better actions means you're taking actions from positive, intuitive thoughts. And then by that, you actually creating something amazing. You're not hurting people, you're not disappointing people and yourself. You actually taking the action from compassion, from passion, from actually from your heart, whatever it feels right for you, basically, and that is actually also right for others, without hurting them or without causing any trouble or accident or whatever destruction. So basically being on a much more compassionate, kind space yourself. Can you imagine to living a life when you don't get angry, when you don't feel sorry, when you just feel amazing, you feel great, you understand people, you are patient with people, you actually have how can I say, basically you have that perspective that being in peace is much more important than being right. There's another saying for this, like being kind is better than being right, or something like that. Of course, you can disagree, you can have your point, you can bring up your point, but you don't need to feel hurt, or disappointed when someone has a different idea or someone has a different point, right? So it's basically about keeping yourself cool, focused, and compassionate and kind towards others, loving, understanding. And if you are in that space, your whole life is going to change. I promise. Your relationships, your work, your health, hugely going to change. Everything. So as soon as you learn how to become resilient and how to be mindful. If you need help with that, I would love to help you. Actually, you can book a free call with me to build up your health blueprint, basically. And also you can download any of my free materials below to learn more about the techniques I use for this, actually. And you can also start listening to some of the amazing meditations which help you with mindfulness from my playlist. It's absolutely free. And I highly recommend you to start listening to samadhi meditation on a daily basis. And then you already gonna start feeling the effect and feeling more that how beautiful it is to be in more peace. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, everybody.